What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm Paul. This is Pauline Theology's Daily Devotional, man. And we're going through the book of Exodus. We're in Exodus chapter 8, and we're in verse 18. Exodus chapter 8, verse 18. Now, if you haven't read it yet, you got to stop the tape, read it, man, because we got some important things to talk about. Talking about the people of God, and then those who disobey God, man. We've been talking about this whole time, and we're seeing the fact that God is trying to make his name known. And we're going to see that here as well. Today is be praying for me and my family, because my father's having surgery, and my father's the primary caretaker for my mom, who is immobile. So I'm here with them, and I'm going to help take care of them for a couple of weeks while my dad recovered from surgery. So just be praying for me, for them, for the recovery, for my mom, because I'm sure it's going to be a little bit different with me doing these things, me and my wife. She's not used to that. So, and I'm not used to that. So just be praying for us as we go through this. But I appreciate that, guys. But let's get back to the thing. What's going on? What's happening in the scripture? That's the first question that we ask when we are studying the scriptures, man. And we're continuing on Pharaoh, or Moses going to Pharaoh and telling him, let the people of God go. He said, Yahweh specifically, he said, let my people go. If you don't, I'm going to send some flies, man. And then he adds a caveat to this, man. He says, but I'm going to separate you guys from my guys. Okay? There's a line that's going to be happening. It says, the flies, the mosquitoes, the gnats, the biting bugs, they're going to be all on your people, but they are not going to be on my people. So that you know that God, Yahweh, is in the midst of those people. So that you recognize that I am Yahweh causing this to happen because of the distinction of the people. The ones who I said I want them to serve me, to worship me, they ain't gonna have any of these. But all of those who are in your company, who are worshiping you, gonna have some problems, man. Gonna have some real problems. What's that say about God? Because this is amazing, man, to think that God is obviously control of nature, to say that these insects biting and hurting and causing trouble and pain and suffering for everyone, but a certain group of people. Flies don't act like that. No, they ain't how they don't be like they don't divide themselves according to a political affiliation or religious affiliation or ethnic affiliation. That's not how they work. But that's how these are going to work, because they are working under the power of Yahweh. That's already on its own something special. That's already on is something special. But what it also says is what it is, and I guess this is more on us, but what it is to be a part of the group of God, a part of the people of Yahweh, under the regime of Jesus. What power, what awesomeness, what beauty it is to be loved by the King. And the thing is, all you have to do is follow. You see, Pharaoh could be under the same pattern of freedom from this oppression of bugs biting everybody if he only would let the people of God go. But he chooses not to. Chooses not to. So what does this say about man? Is that we have a decision to make. We have to either honor God or not. We either got to serve the king, worship the king, or not. That's something that is a decision we all each individually need to make. As a Christian, it means that we're bound up under the love and we have protection. We are protected by God through all harm. That doesn't mean that harm will not come, because we're going to see that, well, actually, we've already seen that there was an oppressive nature of Pharaoh over the people of God that is the reason he is pulling them out. And so we know that it is not an easy life as a Christian. It is not an easy life as one who follows Yahweh, but we know we have protection. God protects his people. That's about God. For us, we are protected, man. I'm swerving these two together today, man. I'm swerving these two together today. But as people of God, as humans, this word is speaking of the protection that God has over us, man. Don't you want to be protected? Don't you want to be safe in the arms of Yahweh? So how do we apply these truths to our lives? I think what we do is we honor God. We see him as he is, as his wonder and his beauty is, and we follow in his path. We walk the steps he has called us to walk in. We got to make this decision, man, and this is on us. It is incumbent upon us to make this decision ourselves. What decision are you going to make? Are you going to follow Yahweh and be protected under his regime? Will you serve yourself and try and protect your own way, which we already know it's insufficient? It's insufficient. We cannot save ourselves. Something greater than us has to dig us out of this sin that we are in, this life that is pushing us, holding us down. Man, I pray that you guys will serve and follow the King, for he is infinitely worthy by his power and his love. I appreciate you guys for listening, and I will see you in the next episode.